Hi everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. Today I am here with a different kind of video that I'm really stoked to be bringing you guys, and that is a couponing Q&A video. I took to my social media handles, my Instagram and my YouTube, and asked you guys, hey, what's some couponing questions you guys have? And I got a ton. I got like 30 or 31 questions here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to answer about half of them in this video. And then on Thursday, I'm going to come back and answer the rest. So just because there was so many, I don't want to make this video too long. So we're going to go ahead and split this up into two parts. So today is going to be part one. I'm really excited. We got some great stuff to talk about. It's going to be great. So let's just dive right on in here and answer some of y'all's questions. I'm super excited. So this first one is from Marie. Marie asked, how many times can you do a deal on Shopkick? Does it usually reset or is it one and done? So how many times can you do a deal on Shopkick and does it usually reset? Yes, usually deals on Shopkick will reset. So I went to Walmart on Saturday and I did a bunch of Shopkick deals. So I bought an Old Spice deodorant and I submitted for a Shopkick offer. Let's first answer this because this actually goes along with my next question from Esther STJ. Asked how many times can a rebate be done in Shopkick? And they said if I bought 3 Mentos on one receipt, will I get that offer times 3? No. You can only do an offer one time per trip. So I can't buy 3 Mentos. I can only buy 1. Go in and upload that receipt. That's it. Now, when Shopkick processes my receipts, I went to Walmart on Saturday. I picked up some Old Spice deodorant. I submitted for that offer. After I submitted for that offer, it wouldn't let me submit it again because I already had a submission pending. However, once it ran through and processed my kicks, it now is showing that I can do it again. So how can you tell if an offer can be done again or not? How do you know if it's reset? If the offer is reset, it will show this blue receipt there. It'll show that blue receipt, and that means you can do it again. If it's gray, let me see if I do have one that's gray. I think I've not maxed out on any of them just yet, or I'd show you guys. Yeah, hey, they just keep resetting for me. That's awesome. But if it is in gray, meaning you can't click on it again, that means that it hasn't reset and you can't do it again. Now, I will say a lot of times on Shopkick, like the Baby Dove, she specifically mentioned that her Baby Dove had reset. It originally did for me, but now the rebate's gone. And that happens with Shopkick a lot, that rebates are just gone and disappear. After so many people have done them, they take the offer down, and that's kind of a bummer. But they do usually reset, but you can only do 1 per receipt submission or whatever. So you can't go do the deal again until it runs through. And you can't just check it out, like do 2 transactions, upload 1, wait a few hours for it to process, and then upload your second receipt. You literally do have to make the purchase after it's cleared on your Shopkick. So you can't do it before that. All right, hopefully that answers your question, Marie. Next question is from Janet. Janet asked, I went to Walmart and bought a gift card from Shopkick thinking they could scan from my phone. The cashier said she couldn't do it unless I print the gift card. Is this true? That should not be true. I have done it many a times. That isn't a corporate policy or anything like that. It sounds like maybe your store has been hit up with some fraud and they're scared to scan stuff off of your phone. So there's one of 2 things you can do. Number one, you could just do it at self-checkout and scan it yourself and it won't be a big deal. Or because your store is leery of stuff being scammed from your phone, because believe it or not, I've heard stories. I've definitely heard of people. There was like a whole thing at my Kroger where people made fake Kroger cards or something and were getting all these digital coupons off that were fake and just a whole mess. And so they got really worried about scanning stuff off your phone. So in that case, you could print it if you don't want an issue, but it should be fine at self-checkout. Okay, so next question. Actually, we have 3 questions here from Nature Nut Photos. So really good questions, actually. The first one is, at what amount do you cash out on the rebate apps? Do you do the minimum, like as soon as you can, or let it accumulate? Good question. I, for the most part, will cash out as soon as I can. Number one, if I'm putting the money out for deals, I really want to get the money back as quick as possible. Because here's how I do my couponing is I use a credit card every month and I pay it off, so there's never any interest. I do that because I get some really good cashback rewards points through that. And so I will use my card, but I got to pay it off at the end of the month. So I'm not going to like let my money sit in there and accumulate. So as soon as I can cash out, I cash out. Unless I know I'm going to do an Ibotta haul that day. Like sometimes I might have 20 in the account. I know I'm going to go do some deals today. Then I'll wait. So I don't have to wait for the cash out minimum again. But no, I've heard of people having like $500 in their Ibotta. No way. And when you have a lot of money sitting in your account, it does tend to flag their audit system, like their automatic audits, and makes you look suspicious to have a bunch of money sitting in your account. So I would just say get it out as soon as you can. And if you want to have it accumulate, just let it accumulate in your PayPal. There's no harm with that. How many coupon inserts do you get a week? This is going to shock you guys. One. I used to get so many Sunday papers a week, but I have really just, it's skyrocketed in my area. It's ridiculous. They're so expensive. They are $3 a paper now. And we get lesser coupons than we used to get. And so I just get one. My great uncle wants a Sunday paper and he reads the paper still. And so I get one. What's the maximum you'd pay for the paper? I don't know. No more. It kind of depends on the week. Some weeks there's better coupons than others. So kind of would be good to look at an insert preview before the week. I don't think I'd ever want to pay more than what I'm paying right now. You might find deals with your local newspaper companies and they will send out like promos and stuff. Sadly, our newspaper company sucks. They're horrible. And I signed up for a subscription where they would deliver it, and literally like 3 weeks in a row, they just never did. And I would like contact them and they'd be like, oh, we're going to fix this. They're going to bring you one by the end of the day. And they just never did. So yeah, some of these newspapers, I just was like, okay, we're done. I've given you guys 2 weeks now and you just keep not giving me the paper. And literally they were like, we promise you by the end of the day, we will get you the paper. And no, it never happened. So like, yeah, so it's, yeah, me and the paper, I've just really couponed more with digitals and rebate apps. It has gotten to the point where that has really taken over, and it's really, I never thought I would like it, but I love it. It's nice because it's less drama with the cashiers. It's up to a computer if your coupons work, and nobody can like refute it and misread coupons and things. And the rebate apps are really a game changer too. So I'm making it work. I do still get a copy, and you know, and especially with the coupon limits too, I don't need that many anymore. A lot of the limits are like limit 1. And so having 4 papers, unless I'm going to make 4 trips to the store, kind of doesn't work out much. So anyways, hopefully that was a good answer. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. All right, so this question is from TK. Can you explain for each of the rebate apps if you can cash out, gift card only, or both? Also, what is the minimum for you to cash out? I know Ibotta is cash transfer or gift card. However, I would like to know if others are the same or are they only gift cards? Thank you. Okay. Great question. Actually, all the rebate apps do allow you to cash out to PayPal, except for Fetch Rewards, which is sad. I wish Fetch would fix that because it'd be so nice just to have a PayPal option. But Swagbucks, Shopkick, Checkout 51, Ibotta, Kroger Cashback even, they allow you to get it to your PayPal, which is awesome. You can get gift cards as well on Ibotta and Shopkick and Swagbucks to a bunch of places, actually. Fetch, you can only do gift cards. Checkout 51, you can either get a check in the mail or PayPal. You can't even get a gift card with them. So, yes. What is the minimum before you can cash out? Ibotta is 20. Shopkick is as low as like $2. So if you're doing like a Walmart gift card, you can cash out at $2, which is great. Checkout 51 is 20. Swagbucks is 5, I believe. And Kroger Cashback, there is a $20 minimum if you want to do PayPal. If you want to send it to your Kroger card, it is no minimum to cash out. So that's good. All right. Have you ever thought about reselling your stockpile? This is from Swifty Jones. Okay, so bear with me. This is going to be the most controversial one of the day. I don't want to ruffle any feathers, so stay with me. So I am going to say, I do not have a business where I'm going around selling stuff. No way, no how. I don't have the patience for that, number one. And number two, my point in couponing, I don't coupon as a business opportunity. I coupon for me and my family and what we need. So when I'm building the stockpile, I'm not just grabbing stuff with the intention of selling it. I know some people will go to like Dollar General and have like 500 accounts, probably not 500, but you know what I mean, and get all the gain and stuff because they know it's a big seller. Absolutely not. I don't do that or condone that. I think the topmost priority in couponing should be, I'm building a stockpile for my family. I'm not building this as a business. However, the kind of concept of if you buy it, you can do what you want with it kind of comes in mind a little bit. So let's say I went to JCPenney and I had a 10 off 10 coupon. I bought a shirt for $10. I didn't pay for it. I got it for free. And then later I decided to sell the shirt in a yard sale. Is that a criminal thing? No. You got the product. Coupons are currency. So coupons are like tender. They're a form of tender. It's like you paid for it just with a coupon. So that being said, I don't think if somebody sells a bottle of Tide to your friend, I don't think that's wrong. I don't think if you are having a yard sale and maybe you got a couple extra things that you don't want, you stick it out there. I don't think that's wrong. I think it's your property once you pay for it at the store and you can kind of do what you want. Now, I don't think that anybody should glitter to get stuff to sell. I don't think that anybody should, you know, clear the shelves to sell, because a lot of people do that because they think this is a business. You should not coupon just with the intent of reselling stuff. That's not right. However, if you just have things here and there that you sell to your friends or family at a good deal, I don't think that's wrong because you're saving them money and it's kind of paying you back for the coupons and gas money and all that stuff. If I wanted to buy a bottle of Tide and dump it, you know, down the drain, I could do that because I bought the Tide. And so if you decide to sell it for a couple bucks, I don't really see an issue with that, quite frankly. But if you're doing things unethically to obtain the products, clearing shelves, glittering, going against limits, that's when the problem starts with me. Okay, good question. All right, this one is from Evangeline. You can do a commercial on one product that you have couponed on since couponing. What would be the product and why? Good question. That's a great question. Man, I would, this is no longer a thing, which sucks. But couponing got me to try birthday cake M&Ms. And if you remember them, you remember them. They were awesome. I used to get them, like CVS would do like free after extra bucks on candy or something. And I would love the birthday cake M&Ms. They discontinued them, which makes me mad. And I would do a commercial to bring those things back. I would. They were awesome. So that would be what I would do the commercial on. All right, so this question is from Claudia, and this is about Fetch rewards. So she said, Fetch, when or how to correct a receipt, what actual price do you correct it to? The retail price, the sale price, or your out-of-pocket cost? Had issues with a 100% cashback offer that I did not get the points for. You are going to correct it for the price you paid out of pocket. So if you got a product that was retail $7.99, you had a $5 coupon, so you paid $2.99, that's what you would input that at. They're not going to give you the price before the coupon. So you would have to put the price in before the, or after the coupon. So yeah, that is the answer to that one. All right, so next question. I'm going to do some Instagram questions. So I got a really good question from Kitty, and she asked, I've been scared to use Fetch since you can only get gift cards. Can you explain how to use them at the store, Kroger and Walmart, so a manager doesn't have to come over? Hey, I feel it, Kitty. I get that. I totally get that because I used to be there. Actually, up until recently, I despised using gift cards at Walmart. However, I'm happy to report Fetch changed their system, and now the gift cards no longer call for a cashier to come approve it. And it's like, yes, it's so exciting. If it's over a certain amount, I typically just get like $5 or $10. I have had no issues. They changed their like program. I mean, plus it's easier to scan. The old Fetch gift cards were super hard to get to scan at the register, but the new ones scan perfect. So it is working good at Walmart now. So if you do it self-checkout and just scan it with the scanny thing at the self-checkout, you'll be good. Unless the only way it would cause an issue is sometimes if like the gift card, let's say your total after coupons was $7 and you have a $5 gift card and you pay $2, it'll just call over the cashier to approve the transaction, not a manager, just the self-checkout attendant. Kroger is actually really easy. I actually was so scared to use one at Kroger. I finally did a couple weeks ago and it was really easy. So I did go through the regular line. I don't know how it would be at self-checkout, but I did print it off and I handed it over to the cashier and they scanned it. And then you just have to type in the PIN number on the keypad. So you just have to type that in. So they may have to hand you back the paper that has the number on it. But you just enter that in and it comes off. So really easy. Actually, Kroger, I'll definitely do that again because it's really, really easy. So hopefully that helps answer your question. All right, so next question is from Happy Lab Hustler. Actually, 2 questions. Can you use Ibotta online at Kroger? No, you cannot with like the Kroger deliveries. I think they call it Boost deliveries. You cannot use it with that. With the Kroger pickup, you can, but you have to make sure they print you out a receipt because they can't, they don't print receipts automatically anymore, which is annoying. They have them online, but Ibotta is really weird about accepting receipts that have been printed online or like a digital receipt. So just make sure they print you one when you do the pickup order, then you could submit that, yes. And also any thoughts on the new Walmart rewards program and if it makes Walmart Plus more valuable. Okay, so if you guys hadn't heard, if you are a Walmart Plus member, you might want to look into this. They've unlocked like a new reward system. So like they put up some rebates. So you make the purchases through your Walmart Plus and it kind of links to your PayPal or something. Or I don't know if it's like a credit on your Walmart Plus, but it'll give you back a rebate. If you guys notice, the rebates are duplicate to Ibotta. So from what I have heard, you cannot combine the two. You have to do one or the other, which really sucks. And then, like, you got to pay $98 to get Walmart Plus. So if you don't already have it and you're just wanting it for the rebates, it's not worth $98 because they're duplicate to Ibotta and apparently you're not even supposed to combine the two anyway. So it's kind of just like not that good. So I would pass on that for now. Maybe something will change. We'll see. One last question from Happy Lab Hustler. It is have you ever completed the Kroger 5-week winning streak? What did you get and when does that reset? I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what that is. Is it the power up rewards thing? I'm going to be real. This is embarrassing to admit on a channel where I'm supposed to be like sharing with you guys how to save money. I have not taken advantage of power up, the rewards thing that Kroger's been doing. That's horrible. That's so horrible. But I have not taken advantage of it. Like there's been times I've got the codes and I've not entered them. Ugh, I know it's horrible. It's horrible. So I have not hit a streak or anything like that. So I'm sorry I can't be more help to that one. Last question is from Guevara. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm so sorry. This is from Instagram, by the way. And it is, what apps should I use? I love all the rebate apps, really. I don't use Checkout 51 anymore, but the rest of them I still do use, and I love them. But if you're only going to go with a couple, because I understand not everybody loves the apps. I don't feel like there's a whole lot to couponing anymore without them. But if you still don't like apps and you just want a couple, the top 3 I'll give you. Ibotta number 1. If that's the only one you do Ibotta. The bonuses are amazing. The rebates are so good over there. The resets and the high limits on rebates, like most of them are limit 5. Really awesome stuff on Ibotta. I love it. So Ibotta, awesome. I'd also say Shopkick. Shopkick gives us great overage opportunities because most of their rebates have no size restrictions. So if there's a rebate out there, you can get the smallest size and get the rebate, which is amazing. And their customer service is the best. I will say that Shopkick messes up a lot and things don't process. That happens quite often, but their customer service is amazing and they always fix it. And then the last one I'd say is Swagbucks, because Swagbucks, some of their deals cannot be beat. They're amazing, great overage makers, and super high value. The rebates are really high value over there as well. And I feel like those are the most straightforward, pretty much. Fetch is good too. I will say I don't find a ton of rebates on Fetch like there used to be, but it is easy because you can get points for uploading any receipt at all. So that's good. But if you're just going to go with 3, I would go with those 3. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'm going to come back to you guys Thursday with another video with more questions being answered. I'm really stoked. It's going to be great. So come back, and thank you guys so much for watching.